Hello and namaste to all of you. This is Jivin Shalu Singh from Department of Physiotherapy and Diagnosis from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Today I'll be talking with you about a few more parasites. I've talked about few parasites in our last previous sections. So today I'll be further talking about few more parasites, and I'll start with Giardia lamblia. So now it has two phases, trophozoite and cyst phase. So in trophozoite phase, it appears as a flat view, like a tennis or a badminton racket, and in your side view, it appears as longitudinal and split rear in shape, and dorsal surface is convex and ventral shape is concave with a sucking disc, and your size is 14 into 7 micrometers, and anterior end is broad and rounded, and posterior end tapers to a sharp point. Now bilaterally similar, and all organs are paired. So two axostyles, two nuclei, and four pairs of flagella are seen. Now, further, uh, cyst is oval in shape, and its size is 12 into 7 micrometer. Axostyle will lie diagonally, like dividing wall within the cyst wall, and four nuclei lie clustered at one end, and they lie in pairs at opposite poles. And the remain of flagella and sucking disc may be seen in cytoplasm, and acid causes the parasite to encyst. Now, let's talk about helminths. Now, helminths, they can be platyhelminths or nemathelminths. Now, platyhelminths, they can be either cystode or trematode. In case of cystode, there comes a tapeworm, that is a Taenia solium. There can be Taenia saginata and Echinococcus. And in case of trematode, if there comes G. hominis, F. busci, F. hepatica, and C. Sinuses, and P. westermani. Now, in case of nematode, there comes lumbricoids, T. tichuria, and duodenale, and vermicularis, and stercoralis. Now, further, there can be the two stages, adult worm stage and larval stage. In adult worm, we can find a Tina saginata or solium, uh, or your Diphyllobrothium, and your Hymenopellis and Dipylidium. And in case of your larval stage, we can find Echinococcus, as hydentate assist and Spirometra and Hymenoplepsis, and Taenia solium and Multiceps. Now, Taenia solium, these are found as segments of tapeworm. A single segment may also be found. They are white in appear as white in color and semi-transparent, and there may be 3 to 10 meters long, and per 1 to 3 centimeter segment may be found up to 24 meter, and they can be found in variable lengths, from 1000 to 2000 proglottitis. And when stool is allowed to dry up, the pieces of segments will roll upward and appear as roundworm. Moistening the segments will restore your shape. Now, head is seen quadrate in outline and has four circular circles, and head is absent of rostellum and hooklets. Now, further, um, uh, eggs of T. saginata, they appear as spherical, brown in color, 31 to 43 micrometer in diameter, and thin outer transparent, appear as thin outer transparent shell, and remnants of yolk mass, which causes eggs to clump together. And inner embryophore is brown, thick walled, and radially striated, and it contains an oncosphere 14 to 20 micrometer with 3 pairs of hooklets, and it does not float in your saturated solution of common salt. Now, nextly, Taenia solium appears 2 to 3 meter long, or it has 800 to 900 proglottides. Scolex is 1 mm in diameter, globular in outline, and 4 circular circles. And head with a rostrum is armed with double row of alternating large and small hooklets and shaped like daggers or Arabian poniards, and segments are shed in chains of 5 to 6 at a time and not single. Now, further, eggs appear for Taenia solium uh, are same eggs. They appear same as Taenia solium and 32 into 40 micrometer sized and pale yellow and thick radially striated embryophore with 6 hooklets seen inside. Now, Echinococcus granulosus, they are commonly called dog tapeworm or hydatid worm, and man harbors the larval form, not the adult form, and larvae are found within the hydented scolex of the further adult worm, and it remains invaginated within your vesicular body. Now, further, there can be gastrodiscoids hominis, which is prevalent mostly in case of your Assam and Bengal. It is pyriform in shape and it measures 5 to 10 mm and 4 to 6 mm. So body has two parts, anterior conical and posterior hemispherical portion, which is hollowed out ventrally to form a concave disc, and acetabulum is posterior terminal, which is situated ventrally, and it has notched at posterior end. Eggs are ovoid, operculated, and 113 into 60 micrometer, and immature when oviposited. Now, further, there can be Fasciola hepatica, and it has eggs and large opercular. It appears as large operculated ovoid brownish yellow and bile stain, and their size appears as 140 into 80 micrometers, and they contain a large unsegmented ovum in a mass of yolk cells and excreted with bile into duodenum, and then they pass out along with the feces, and they do not float in saturated common salt solution, and they can develop only in water. Now, further, there can be Fasciola baski. It is mostly reported in case of Assam, Bengal, China, Thailand, and other oriental regions, and they are largest trematode of 2 to 7.5 length and 8 to 20 breadth, and 0.5 to 3 thickness, and elongated and oval in shape, and they resemble F. hepatica but does not possess any cephalic cone. So each worm, they lay 25,000 eggs per day, and these eggs are indistinguishable from F. hepatica. Now, eggs appear for there can be Clonoris synasus. So this Clonoricus synasus, the eggs appear as yellowish brown, flask shaped, operculated, and they possess a terminal hook-like spine resembling like an electric bulb, small in size and 35 into 20 micrometer, with ciliated embryo, oviposited stage, and they do not float in saturated solution of common salt. Now, Paragonium westermani appear as golden brown in color, oval in shape with flattened opercula and 80 to 55 micrometer, and each egg contains an unsegmented ovum surrounded by yolk cell, and which is prevalent in case of your Assam and found in your sputum and feces. Now, Nextly, there can be Ascaris lumbricoids, which is very common, and these are they're also known as roundworms, and they may be males or females or both, and they are mostly pinkish in color, zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.4 centimeter in thickness, and 15 to 25 centimeter long. Males are shorter than female, and they have curved tapering tail. Now, nextly, there unfertilized and fertilized eggs, they appear differently. So unfertilized eggs are mostly they do not float through flotation method, and their size appears to be 40 into 70 micrometer, whereas fertilized eggs, they float on flotation method, and their size is also 40 into 70 micrometer. Both are yellow in color, but unfertilized eggs are elongated, whereas fertilized eggs are your oval and round in shape. And in unfertilized eggs, there is a mammillated thin shell or ovum containing refractile yolk globules occupying the whole inside space, and they can be confused with your vegetable cells. And fertilized eggs, they are thick mammillated coat with single celled ovum inside. Now, further, um, there can next parasite can be Entropius vermicularis, which is small round worm or thread-like worm or pinworm or spindle in shape, and these are white colored, 0.5 to 1 centimeter in long and tail pointed, and males are smaller than female and posterior body is curved and is sharply truncated and found only after purgation. Now, eggs, they are colorless, not bile stained, and 20 into 50 micrometer. So they're asymmetrical, oval, plano convex, thin transparent shells, and they contain coiled tadpole like larva inside, and it floats in saturated salt solution. Now, the next parasite that can be present is your Ankylostoma duodenale, which is a hookworm, and it's small grayish white or pink colored cylindrical, 1 to 1.5 centimeter long, and one end is curved like a hook, and you can see 6 teeth, 4 hook like on vertebral surface, and 2 knob on the your dorsal surface. Nextly, the eggs for same can be oval or elliptical in shape, 14 to 60 micrometer sized eggs, and these are colorless and not bile stained, and they're surrounded by transparent hyaline shelled membrane and containing 4 segmented ovum inside and floats on saturated solution of salt. Now, nextly, further, there can be many other parasites such as your Trichuris trichuria, your Strongyloids stercostralis. So, about rest of the pathogens, I'll be reading in to you in or I'll be explaining to you in the next class. And until then, take care and goodbye.